Yeah, I just want to do I'll say about an hour stream about ribbon mics. It might be an hour. We'll see how long it goes. I just want to put this together because I got a stream later. It was what you would call it? It's gonna call Sunday Chill. That'll be an open panel, but this one may not be. This ain't an open one. This is gonna be. I'm gonna show you what the ribbons are in the microphone. I ain't gonna last that long, and I'll talk about some more and things like that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where is the? Oh, here it is. Category. 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 How to do. How to do. How to do. I'm gonna put activism. Yeah. Let's see what we can talk about right here. Yeah, shots out to ones. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna make the screen bigger. Hold on. For y'all to look at. Okay. We're gonna talk about ribbon microphones. I did a stream called the history of early microphones. I did a stream on that, and then I'm gonna do one. I found this one interesting. I talk about the last one. I talk about the stream. I think I had antisocial on this one, but also all types of history of the microphones and the Piezoelectric, the piezoelectric crystal microphone. I talked about all those things, and I researched the ribbon microphone. That is a dynamic microphone, by the way, and I researched it and things like that. But yeah, let's read it, and I'm gonna give you the history. Like I said, from this site, this is a pretty good one. Okay, the ribbon microphone, also called the Velocity. I will say the velocity of pressure mic, and yeah, I'm gonna put this into bam in the chat. I'll deal with art later. Yeah, see this in the chat. Share this. I'm gonna be like that. And yeah. So yeah, ribbon microphone, also called the velocity or pressure gradient microphone, is the second most prevalent microphone type in the steel collection, but the collection contains 58 ribbon microphone with varying polar responses. At its right diagram of the typical ribbon microphone, these microphones typically have a ribbon made of aluminum, foiled, or another lightweight metal suspended between the two poles magnets. The sound is produced when the ribbon vibrates. Though that these microphones were once well known for being fragile, loud sounds and such as gunshots could blow the ribbon out of its magnetic hold. More recent models have been developed that are more resilient and longer lasting, but the models contained in the steel collection generally are the most fragile nature. Yeah, these are fragile dynamic microphones. Some people say they're condenser, but when I search it, it's more of a dynamic microphone. So some dynamic microphones are fragile. That's including these microphones, the ribbon. Yeah. The ribbon microphone was most successful from 1930s to 1950s. The RCA played a key role in developing this type of microphone, and the two of their early ribbon microphones can be seen in the gallery to the left. RCA model 44A is the oldest non-lavalier. They said it's, I'm going to read that again. The RCA model 48A is the oldest non-lavalier ribbon microphone, and Mr. Steele's having been manufactured around 1933, but the RCA type 50A was manufactured in 1934, but the RCA model the M140, I said the MI 4010, I'll say 40 and 10, featured in the gallery below in 1935. Okay, here's the one in 1933 right here. That's the NBC, and here's the NX. Here's the KNX, the RCA Type 50A, 1934. So yeah, man. Um, go in here for a minute. So we got here. Yeah, man. We can talk about ribbon microphones in a minute. And as you can see in the pictures, I'm just gonna show y'all in a minute. But yeah, I talked about this in one of my recent streams, and I was talking about it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing with it. Yeah. 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 And that's the title, like 1935, 1934, as you can see, and things like that. So you know what time it is. Yeah. Man. But then there's the bi-directional polar response. Hold on. Get the Chrome OS off there. The most basic sound pickup pattern for the ribbon microphones is the bi-directional pattern. That's the figure eight. When they say bi-directional, it's like a figure eight. We'll talk about that in a minute. With the other link in the research. Okay, this sounds pickup pattern has a figure eight. Like I said, let's read it again. The most basic sound pickup pattern for ribbon microphone is the bi-directional pattern. The sounds pickup a pattern has a figure eight shape and picks up sound from two directions. Being the earliest sound pickup pattern is the most common type of ribbon microphone in the Steel collection. The following galleries contain a selection of the bidirectional ribbon microphones, which demonstrates the wide variety of this type held in the collection. The RCA MI 4010. 1935. Here we go. We just read from above in the same thing. RCA type 74A right here. These are ribbon microphones. Here's the CBS one. The CBS one, RCA 44B, 1938. That's CBS. That's their ribbon microphone. They have a RCA type 77A, 1936. Yeah, around the same time we have the 774A, and then you got the 77A. Then you also have the RCA 77B right here. This is a ribbon microphone. They have the RCA 77C, 1938, around the time when the RC Type 44B. And then you also have the 1938. They around the same year. Here's 1940s. Now the 1940s had the RCA 77C, the RCA Type 74B, the WNLC. These are ribbon microphones. These are probably used for broadcasting and things like that, right? RCA 77C1, 1940. They all came from 1940. Interesting. And it's the C1. Okay. The ABC RCA MI6203, 1945, after World War II. The WTAG RCA 77D, 1945. And there's the RCA KB2A, 1946. RCA KB2C in 1946. So you got the RCA KB 38, 1946. RCA 44BX, 1949 when it came out. The Shure 300, 1952. That's a ribbon microphone. That's the Shure 300 right here. It's the Shure 300. So, we're going to look at the model. We can look at these models, all right. Okay, the description of the Shure ribbon velocity microphone with the bidirectional polar response that was manufactured in 1952. Jane Steele Vintage Broadcast Microphone Collection. Relation ribbon microphone format 11 and 75 times 525 squares and inches and 10. That's the format, and 10 times 10, 25. Ribbon velocity, polar pattern, bidirectional. That means figure eight. Identifier, mic 150. Coverage, physical microphone is currently housed in the UGA Special Collections Libraries Brown Media Archives. Yep. And that's what it looked like. So yeah. I got some plans for this. Hold on. Let's see this a little. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna save this. Oh, I'm the microphone, human microphone. I'm Mr. Ribbon. Ooh, yeah. Let me see this. Oh, my fault. My fault. I didn't mean to copy that. I didn't mean to copy that. Damn. Save pages. Yeah. Okay. I got an idea for pictures, y'all. Avatar game on fleek. Let me stop. Let me stop for a minute. I'm being a nigga right now. All right. The Shure 3115, 1952. You see it all the mics. RCA 77DX, 1954. The RCA 5K50, 1954. The Turner 87, 1955. The RCA BK11, 1960. And you got the Amferite RBM, date unknown with the Amferite RBMH. It's a different version of these. Yeah. Amferite. Yeah. Amperites. The Amferite RBM and the Amferite RBMH, Amferite RBLC, dates are unknown. Amferite RAL. Yeah, man. The Amperite SR80, the Bruno PRLI, or should I say, yeah, and the Brush UDA, the Electro Voice VC3. So these are ribbon microphones. The Electro Voice VA, the RCA MI 302 7E, Universal AV. These are far right. The far right RCA SK46 1954, and then you got the second from the left RCA SK35 1955. These are ribbon microphones. So yeah, these are ribbon microphones of the bidirectional. Known as the figure eight. And here's the cardioid polar response. Less common in the Mr. Seals collection are the cardioid ribbon microphones. Ribbon microphones. These microphones pick up sound from primarily one direction. The 6 microphones in the gallery below are the few of the cardioid ribbon microphone held in the Steel collection. The American D9A, 1935. The RCA MI 3043, aka Type KU2A, 1944. The RCA model KU3A, the 1948. The RCA model BK4A, 1950. RCA model BK5A, 1954. But the RCA model BK5B, 1954. Both of them 1954. That's the response. And there's the cardioid polar response. Microphones with the super cardioid polar response have similar sound pickup patterns to the cardioid microphones, but do pick up some sound from behind the main pickup source as well. There are only a few of the super cardioid ribbon microphones held in the Steel collection, 3 of which can be seen in the gallery. The Shure Model 333, 1954, right here. The Shure Model 330, 1957. The Shure SM33, 1965. I might have to look at this one. Ooh, wee. This is a pretty microphone. Give me that. Give me that. Let me that. The Shure. This is not the Shure SM7B or the Shure MV7. Oh, man. I'm talking to myself. Hey, man, quit being an asshole. of a microphone. The dynamic microphone. I got a dynamic microphone. DJ Kuda would be proud of me. Pack, yeah. Let me stop. The Shure Brothers, that's the creator. They call them the Shure Brothers. Interesting. So the Shure Brothers been around a long time. Okay, ribbon microphone. Raw contributor is Raw 1965. Circuit 1965. Ribbon velocity microphone with supercardioid responses. The Polar supercardioid ribbon velocity type. Identifier mic 154. The coverage physical microphone is currently housed in the UGA Special Collections and Libraries Brown Media Archives. Absolutely. So, like, y'all gotta know. Then the omnidirectional, like the supercardioid ribbon microphones, there are very few omnidirectional ribbon microphones in the Steel collection. Below there are three such microphones. Brush R38, and then here's the middle of the RCA. I said 51, 57. I said that earlier. The multi-pattern microphones are those that can change between several specific polar patterns. They are more versatile than microphones with the single set polar pattern, are often useful in more than one kind of record environment. This is the CBS Altic Western Electronic 639B. That's what it looks like right here. 1950, 1955, the Altic 670A microphone, 1955. Altic model 670B, 1955. The Altic 671A, 1955, right here, right? So we're going to clear all for a minute. Yep. So the gallery ribbon microphones is unknown polar responses. The brush ribbon microphone, date unknown, and the RCA KNIA 1948. So this is the ribbon microphone pages, and I'm just gonna look at a lot of these. I was like, damn, these can be some avatar bases. Ribbon microphone, yeah. So I just showed y'all that that's a classic mic and things like that. Like, yeah. What's going on, Fighter? Salute, bro. What's going on, Pastor $40, aka Irv Gotti? Salute, man. What's going on, 1Gs? Yeah, man. That's just about the size of it. I'll make you a mod. Hold on. Yeah, I can get you up in there. And I decided to do this one, but yeah, that's the classic and things right here. So, people's gonna look at it and that's it. So as we can stop here, as you see this globe right here, I'm just gonna do some research for a minute. Let's look at the ribbon microphones. I'm gonna show you how much they cost now, because you saw the classic. Here they are now. Here they are, the XLR, or is it XLR 77 classic ribbon microphone. This is cost in Sweetwater. It's cost $249.95. This is almost $250. This is $700 right here. This is the Bay Yardie Dynamic M160 double ribbon microphone. These are ribbon microphones. Now here's your classic ribbon microphone, the Shure 55SH series 2, the cardioid dynamic vocal microphone. This is a classic microphone. This is a ribbon microphone. That's a classic. As you can see, and I know Platinum has this on this background. That's a ribbon microphone he got. And here's the most expensive one, $1,295. Ribbon microphone, Royal R121 live version ribbon microphone. Yeah. The AEA RA84 passive ribbon microphone, 1,000 to 9,900 or something like that. Wow. Whew. This is expensive. You're in these right. And then when it's 8,895, That's the dummy head binaural stereo microphone. Yeah. But the ribbon is right here, 600. It's almost $700, man. There's the Shure again. I saw this when people was trying to talk about the microphones and gear. I forget that white guy's channel, or he's some type of Indian guy. He put it on a boom arm. I've seen the Shure 55SH series, iconic unidyne vocal microphone. Yep. These are dynamic mics. These are ribbon mics. That's a ribbon. This is a red one for the voice. Most ribbon mics are used for music recordings and dynamic, and some of them used for broadcasting back in the day. And you see them a lot in these over here. What you saw on that website is called I think, what is it? On call this website. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all the link where y'all can find what I had it on. It's on the UGA education dial. It's like the early history of microphones, the Seal Ventures Broadcasting Microphone Collection by James Jim U. Steele. And yeah, man. It was like University of Georgia and things like that. He's like in a broadcasting, but this is like a little site you can find the vintage and all that other stuff they use for sports and music and things like that. But yeah, man. So I'll put this in the chat for y'all if y'all don't know. So yeah, man, like those ribbon mics. Woo, Lord. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I'm gonna do it for a minute. Yeah. Y'all can see this real quick. So as what I'm saying, they use for music and everything else, but that's just me. And I decided to do that. So yeah. Let me check my little Avi. You got a lot. Ezio Garot. I'm gonna cut you down. Yeah. I'm gonna cut you down a little bit. Yep. I'm gonna add some little avatars here. Yeah, it's appropriate. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add another one. Hold on. Y'all really gonna be pissed off. Thought I was done, huh? Y'all thought I was done. I said, that boy got avatar every day. He ain't supposed to do that. Road caller taught him too much. He taught him too much. And yeah, that's it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get this one up out of here. So, yeah, I know what y'all gonna say, but and the James Steels and all that stuff. But yeah, I know people come through and things like that. But yeah, these are 10 ribbon microphones. They got the Golden Age project. It's expensive and things like that. That's what they look like now. I'm just showing y'all. But yeah, they got on the Sweetwater King Vintage. They use music. This is Blues microphones. This is the Shures, their brands, Rhodes, and all that. MXL. Yeah. But here's the classic ribbon microphones we read earlier. The best sellers versus condenser. We're gonna get that in a minute. Yeah, ribbons are dynamic microphones. We already know that. They're ribbon. They used to be fragile back in the day. Let's see what we're gonna talk about. Ultimate Microphone Showdown, condenser versus dynamic versus ribbon. Now, ribbon microphones, they can be dynamic. I don't know if they're condenser or things like that, but I think they deal with music. Back in the day, it used to be a sports media microphone, But the dynamic microphone they use for a lot for music, podcasts, and things like that. And some people like condensers. That's the average YouTuber uses. Most YouTubers use condensers. Some of them use dynamic. Some use ribbon. So Ribbon's its own brand. Ribbon is a velocity mic. What we read over here, what it says. I'm gonna read it again from the top. It is a velocity pressure gradient microphone, but it's the second most prevalent microphone type in the Steel collection. But this contains a 58 ribbon microphones with a varying polar responses, like the polar patterns. So anytime you have that, that's a Shure 300. Let's try to make sure what's the purple one? Where's the one that I had? My avatars. That's the Shure 300. Let's see what we got here. Oops, that's the gray one. What's that one I had? Okay. Oh. This is the Shure SM33. Okay. The Shure SM33 and the Shure. Okay, mine is the Shure 300. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got. Let's see my avatar, what it looks like. I got the Shure. Yeah, I got the Shure avatar. And I'm going to go with, and that's the Shure. This is probably the Shure avatar, but this is the Shure. This is the Shure 300. The Shure 300. So yeah, let's go right here. I think I got that. Okay. This is the Shure SM33. Yeah. Yeah, the Shure SM33. SM33. It's a ribbon microphone. That's a ribbon. And people are going to look at that and be like, what the hell is going on? What is Sir doing? What is Sir talking about? That's a ribbon. That's a ribbon. Oh my God. That's a ribbon. The Shure SMM. I don't know about this one. The Shure 333. And yeah, that's a microphone. It's a super cardioid. Yeah. So yeah. That's the 300. That's a bi-directional microphone. So yeah, we're going to get into it. These are the three main types of microphones: condenser, dynamics, and ribbons. Any of these types can be used to record great sounding vocals, but the two most popular microphone choices for recording vocals are condenser and dynamic. Nobody uses ribbons anymore. So what's the difference between them? This article will give you a quick breakdown of what you need to know. Condenser. I'll add this to my bookmarks. Let's see what this is talking about. Ultimate. Yeah. So I can. Okay, I'm going to go this early history of microphones. I'm going to put it right under here. Different things right here. Okay. Condenser microphones are generally the most popular microphone types for recording vocals, but these microphones are efficient and deliver the best noise performance and the highest sensitivity of all studio microphones. A condenser requires electricity, phantom power with a charge of a 48 voltage to work, but this electrical signal is sent from your interface via the microphone cable into your microphone. But the condensers are typically better at capturing higher frequencies than most dynamic microphones. They are more sensitive, so the resulting sound is more detailed. Having great clarity is great for capturing expressive, emotive performances by a singer. That's a condenser microphone. What you see right there, that's a recording microphone. Here's a dynamic microphone right here. Dynamic microphones have a moving coil. Unlike the condenser, they don't require power supply. Dynamic microphones are better suited to recording louder sounds than a condenser as they are versatile, pretty much sturdy, and are also comparatively more robust and far less likely to become damaged. True. That's a dynamic microphone, y'all. Dynamic microphones are capable of withstanding far greater volumes than the other types of microphones, hence why they often used to record drums, guitar, amplifiers, and aggressive rap or screamio vocals. But the dynamic microphones also have a superior rejection of feedback, which also makes them the most popular microphone for live performances. Okay, and here's the ribbon microphone. Ribbon microphones get their name from their design. They have a small aluminum foil ribbon that vibrates when the sound hits, and this vibration translates into electrical signal. Ribbon microphones have notable use by crooners of the 1940s and 50s. This is a ribbon microphone, what you're looking at. Ribbon microphones typically have a smoother, less abrasive top end or compared to condenser microphones, but they have a flat mid-range frequency response that rolls off the above 15 kilomegahertz, 15,000 megahertz or hertz are far more delicate. But in the modern day, the ribbon microphones are more frequently used as drum overheads or in individual or orchestral instruments, and are still used when they aim to record a natural vocal sound. But out of all three of the microphones, the ribbon microphone is by far the most delicate. Yes, it's the most delicate to this day. The ribbon microphone is the most delicate. If a loud noise occurs too close to the microphone, the ribbon microphone can be damaged, resulting into potential very costly replacement job. For most recording vocals, we should we would suggest avoiding using ribbon microphones and sticking to either condenser or dynamic mic. That's why people don't use ribbon microphones. And the reason I'm curious, ribbons are music recording mics. Back in the day, they were the standard in those times for media and sports. It's very delicate. You can't break the microphone back then. Had different stands. A lot of people don't want to use the ribbon. You have to be very, very delicate. Very, very delicate. Now, the dynamic microphone is the way to go to get the actual sound, but the condenser is kind of like modern for the user. So I just showed you right there for the microphone use, and I'm just playing with the Avies right now, but now that goes. But yeah. So I just showed you the history of the microphones, but yeah, man, like this is just like a short stream and things like that. I know this ain't gonna get many viewage and coverage, but everybody's doing their own thing, so you know how that goes. But yeah, as I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna quit playing around. I'm gonna quit playing around. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk for now, but I'm gonna go back to the planet in the planet here. Yeah, I was just explaining about ribbon microphones and the history of it. So I'm just looking at it for what it is. But yeah, man, they're very delicate to this day, and they remain as king in the past. So condensers and dynamics are used mostly because of it. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it goes. But I might as well get that's a super cardioid. And that's how you get down with it. But Oh, let me save this one. Golly. That's an avatar for me. Yeah. Enough of that. But the omnidirectional, that's not omni, what's the bidirectional? What's that one I had? That was what's the name of this? Ribbon microphone. The Shure 300. I'll remember it. The Shure 300. The Shure 300. This is a bi-directional microphone. So yeah, we already know about that. So we gotta keep in mind the playback and things like that. But shouts out to the people that came. Irv Gotti, aka Pastor $40. Fighter Complex. Salute to him. Subscribe to his channel, y'all. Juan G's. And yeah, I'll be back later for the Sunday chill, because that's gonna be like 7:40, things like that. But this is kind of like a decent shorter stream. So yeah, I was talking about certain microphones and things like that, the ribbon and things like that. I wanted to expound on that, the stream that I had before. So yeah. So that was it, and then there's Rashawn and all that. What's going on, bro? But yeah, I'll talk about the Sunday chill. We'll talk about different things and things like that. That'd be like an open discussion, things like that. I was just showing y'all the microphone and things like that. But yeah, I put the links in the chat and things like that nature. But yeah, the ribbon microphones is delicate. They deal with the music and the recording now instead of the news. So yes, that's one of the things that I've learned, that different microphones have different frequencies and things like that nature. So it's not no big deal. It's a smaller stream and things to come. So and yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's the thing with it. And I think I got some new Abbeys. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna have to drop. I'm gonna keep Geralt, which I'm gonna have to drop. I'm gonna keep that. And get another. Get something efficient. Let's see right here. I think that's the Shure 330. Yeah, this is the Shure 330. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is the icon. This is the Shure 330. This is like a super cardioid. I'm showing the pictures that I got, showing you the avatars I have. Let's see. This is the Shure SM33. This is a super cardioid right here. And this one is the Shure 300. This is the Shure 300. This is a this is a figure 8 microphone. This is a ribbon microphone. These are the classic ribbon microphone icons you see. That's the Shure 300, the classic Shure 300 back in, I believe it's in the 50s, 1956 or 57, somewhere in that range. It is a bi-directional figure 8 microphone. So yeah, I got me some new avatars. If anyone knows about classic microphones, I can tell you. But I'm gonna use this for show, for talking and things like that. I like that. So I went Mike crazy as a fiend. Look at it. Look at me. All the Shure's companies, the Shure brothers, with the ribbon microphones. You can't even use them no more because they're delicate. They'll break. So I'm going back to the Sky. So as what I'm saying is, like, ribbon microphones, they're very delicate. Like I saw in that link that I have, I'll put it in the chat. Y'all can read for the difference of the two. It's like a showdown. And if y'all want to read more, most people use dynamics and condensers because for recording purposes or for show or podcasting and things like that, ribbon microphones is not mainly the standard that you want to use. That's just for special occasions if you have a studio and things like that nature. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even worried about it in that nature. So, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah, I put it in the chat if y'all want to read that. So, yeah, put them both in the chat. But as what I'm saying, like this stuff, it's just like something little history of the mics again, you know. But I'm curious about ribbon microphones, why they ain't using back now in people's broadcasting and things like that. They used to be broadcasting mics for the University of Georgia, different versions of it. I mean, it's been around for years in other areas, but in the South, you know, things like that. But I've seen why they call them ribbons, because it's got ribbon in it with the velocity and things like that nature. So when you have those type of microphones, it's obvious that they're delicate. They try to say it's the dynamic and condensers. No, the ribbon microphone is the most delicate. Now I know they try to bring them back, put them on boom arms and things like that, but that's just the thing with it. So, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna just open this up, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, I gotta. Yeah, I know I stream like what 740. Yeah, it's gonna be a Sunday night chill and things like that. You know, this is like a shorter stream, so you know, I'll see what I can do here in 40 minutes. So you know how that goes. And yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying about the microphone. But I might use. I don't know what avatar I'm gonna use. I know I'm known for being evil with it. So that's what I use, as you can see, and things like that. So, you know, that's my regular for the nighttime. But in the daytime, I use this. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm just here. That's the gear that you're talking about. But yeah, I might use these over at Kudas. Hold on. This Shure, what's it called? The Shure, was it? I think it's the Shure SM33. That's a this is a Shure SM33. This is a super cardioid ribbon microphone. This is a ribbon microphone. It's ribbon. And then you got the Shure 300 right here. That's a bi-directional figure 8 microphone. That's a bi-directional. And this is the Shure 330. This is the Shure 330. And that's a super cardioid as well, just like this one in the purple screen. Now I have a red color background with the Shure 300 as well. So yeah, these are the avatars that I'll probably use over at Kudas or anywhere I'm invading and things like that. But I'm gonna stick to this. But yeah, just like I said, you know, the showdown. What's going on, Tampa? Salute, man. Salute. And I'm just gonna put it out there and things like that nature. And you know, I know people is just moving around and bouncing around. So as what I'm saying is you can tell like the dynamics, and the ribbon microphone is still delicate. As I said, I put it in the link in the chat. If y'all want to look at it, it's fine. But you know, I want to see something real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the ribbon for a minute, and that's why I talked about today. So I'm gonna break it down. Hold on, I'm gonna share it because what I was talking about today, in case y'all missed it or anything. So let's go with ribbon, and I read about it. All the microphones that you, what I mean by bi-directional is these right here. And one you see in the avatar that I got, I love this. It's a microphone. It's a Shure 300. This is a figure 8 bi-directional microphone. It's very delicate. They don't make them like that no more. It's 1952. My fault. 1952. might have to write them down. 1952. There's another one with the super cardioids. The ones I got the Shure SM33 and the Shure 330. I think I'm gonna have one of these avatars. Yeah, I had this one as an avatar. This one right here. The purple one that you see is called the Shure SM33. Okay, I'll tell you the years on both of them. This one is 1965. The other one is 1957. The Shure model 330. And this is the Shure SM33 model. That's 1965. This is during, I think, Malcolm X's death. I mean, this is where, racism was high back then, even 1957, it's right around these times. But it's a supercardioid polar response mic. This cuts down, it picks up little noises, kind of like what you see today with certain condenser mics, like the Siren Mini, like the Razer. They took a lot of fragments out of the ribbon microphones and take the supercardioid patterns. So a lot of times you talk about polar patterns and microphones. Microphones have been around for years, but the ribbon is, like I said, it's a velocity or pressure gradient microphone, but it's the second most prevalent microphone type in the Steel collection. That's according to the Steel collection, but it is a delicate microphone, and that is very factual what's going on. And that is true. And what is this? Sub to your channel. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, let's see right here. Yeah. Hold on. And that's the thing. But yeah, that's what I was talking about today, the ribbon microphones and things like that. It's very delicate. Like I showed you in the link with the difference of the three. Ribbon microphones is separate. It is like a dynamic microphone at its time. It should be. I don't know if it's dynamic or is it separate, but I think it's separate too. I might have to make a series of those three. I might do a part 3 or a part 2 to this. I want to do a part 2, expound on this stream, because this is a good topic to talk about. I may open a panel probably in the future, but I don't know. I'll have to put it on. I'll say Tuesday. That's a Tuesday stream I can do. If you want to talk about microphones, the history of it, I'm going to make a part 2 to this. I don't know when, but I'll figure that out. Yeah, I'm going to do a part 2 to this, because I feel like if you want to talk about that, dial in on the note. I think it's on the 31st. So I don't know what time I will put it on, but ribbon microphones is where it's very, very delicate. Yeah, I can do that now and do some more research on it, because this is a good topic. Because I feel like when you have these discussions like these classic microphones, the difference between the two, and I know Kuda talks about ribbon mics all the time, but not enough. So it's a wise and delicate, choices, because some people, they just buy expensive microphones and don't know how to take care of them. And it's not just a setup. You just got to be, it's like common sense in tech and technology. So yeah, man, I'll say the same thing with the ribbon. Let me see, part 2. Now, part 2. Let me schedule it. Give me the date. It's gonna be 8 o'clock. I'll set it like that. 8:10. Give me I might have to do some background changes. Hold on. I might do some background changes. I might keep that. I might keep that avatar. I don't know. I might keep the Airden avatar. Like if I want to cut heads. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'll do that. Yeah, the peel form. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna work away on something. Great broadcast. Boom. So yeah, the part 2 is still here. Thank goodness. It'll be on Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna do a part 2 of this Tuesday. I'll expound on it more. And it's official. I'm gonna do some search, and that's it. You know, it's very delicate. What's going on, Wacky? Shalom. Salute to you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make a part 2 to this, and this is something like a conversation like this. If you're thinking about broadcasting or being a music guy or whatever, it's different levels of microphones. I mean, people abuse it a lot. A lot of people know that gaming mics, video game mics, like I got, is the HyperX Quadcast and things like that. Now, microphones today is condenser and dynamic because everybody's using them for broadcasting, podcasting, music, and music recordings and things like that. Now, ribbon microphones were your standard, I'll say, music and broadcasting. There was no such thing as podcasting. I might do a stream on a future of podcasting to do searches on it. But yeah, I will do a part 2 to this. This one's going to be interesting. I have to expound on it, but I will make do on part 2 and do some more searches on it about the difference between the three, because I believe this is a discussion you can have, and I got a few links on it to discuss the models, and they're obsolete now. Now some of them is in that what you would call it, my man's what's his name? Yeah, James U. Steele, known as Jim U. Steele, right? As in University GA. This is his type of microphones in history and broadcasting and sports and things like that. That's what type of microphones they used back then. So yeah, that is it. I know it's been like over like that there is, and that's just the thing about, you know, certain microphones. I mean, there's good sound quality and things like that, you know. I mean, people use them for headsets, things like that. I think I discussed with my pops one. Everybody has a different way of using broadcasting. I think I used headset for years, but I'm glad I got a certain microphone to handle it. I ain't gonna be a mic snob like that. I'm not gonna be a freak on that. You know, I have to learn what's good for me in this platform because we're all broadcasting. Now, podcasting is a whole another studio and audio and things like that. A lot of people can't waste their time on gas. Now, that's called gear acquisition syndrome. There is such thing as gas. I mean, people abuse it a lot every day. He said, I have a gaming mic also, bought it for $38 on Amazon. It's one hell of a good mic, but this discussion is interesting. Yeah, it is. Some mics, the mic I got, it cost me $150. Is reasonable. This Quadcast, this is a gaming mic too. It's got different sounds and things like that. This will last you for some years if you take care of it. A lot of them has good with care. It's a condenser. I could have got a cheaper mic myself. They had a JLab. It was reasonable price. Not a problem, Tampa. Salute. There's certain mics that's good. Now I'll tell you the cheapest one, Wacky, is damn, the Raisin Siren Mini. That costs like $40. And when it first came out, it was $50. When I saw that mini, I said, whoa. You know, I was thinking about that too, because I'm looking at certain microphones that can work, that block out noises. And then I found them interesting. All condenser mics are not bad. They're good use for certain content, but it's good to have a few of them as backup, and then some of them have the headset jack. Now, your headset jack is a microphone and headset yourself. You get on phones and things like that. Now, I've yet to discover if this microphone, the other microphones, can handle a cell phone, and I'm gonna probably do some research on that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think Kuda said the same thing. It does, but I don't know if it does or not. But that's just me. I haven't seen none yet since I know about tech a little bit, but that's what I talk about in certain equipment and things, how things evolve. Now, everything is going USB microphone. That's what people are pushing because of the Yetis. I'll probably have to do a history of Blue Yetis. I mean, the Blue Company, because they have a history of these microphones. I already gave you the basic of the ribbon because that's unique. Now there is a crystal microphone. Now I might have to do a stream on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning about actual gear and stuff, the history of gear, how it's used and things like that. Because some people don't understand that that particular microphone is they're probably delicate than that. So the ribbon is still delicate, and I think the crystal one is too. There's a lot of delicate microphones out there. You just got to take care of them. A lot of them is just they have to be handled with care. Some of them is tough. Now dynamics are tough. They handle a lot of things. That's that when people perform and everything else. I think comedians use a lot of microphones too. So I'm glad I did this stream because I know I'm gonna do a stream later with Sunday Chill and things like that. I don't know when I'm gonna do me on this end, but yeah, I'll do it tonight because it's 7:40. That ain't nothing. I'll plug it in and just be myself. But yeah, this discussion right here is just I just went through this one together. This ain't nothing much to it. I mean, I know people is busy moving around and things like that nature. So yeah, I'm trying to get to an hour and things like that. So yeah, it's a ribbon microphone and things like that. So I'll do a part 2 to this. This is part 1. And for me, I'm learning about a lot of thing about broadcasting and a little bit of podcasting and certain audio things. And I think people just enjoy listening to it and do things like that. And I think I saw something from Larry, what's his name? Larry Wilmore, something like that. Larry Wilmore, the black guy. He said the black is on air or something like that. That's a good podcast. He talked about the psychedelics and things like that. That's a good fucking podcast. That's a good fucking podcast. Okay. Y'all can say what you want. That's a good fucking podcast. And I'm just like, man, they knew the history and everything, but everybody knows the history, man. That's cool. I will do the Hawaii history on the 1st. I'll do one, I think that's Wednesday. Yeah. That'll be like a back-to-back. It'll be a Wednesday, and then I'll do a Friday special madness. Yeah. Because I'm done Thursday now. Tuesday, yeah, this is a Sunday stream, then the Tuesday stream, then you'll have Wednesday, the starting week, and then I'll be on the 3rd. So the weekend's loose. I'm just gonna do me. But you know what I mean? But the open panel, I'll say the Sunday Chill is cool. I'll do that at 7:40. So, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to that. I mean, this is a good discussion about it, but yeah, man, a lot of people can come through tonight. This ain't an open panel. This is more of a discussion, bringing information and things like that. Because a lot of times when you talk about gear and stuff, classic to now, if you rewind the couple of minutes of this stream, you're going to find out there's a lot of differences in the ribbon microphones is used for music now instead of broadcast. And the reason being delicate as it is, you got to make sure you're right. Okay. Now, a lot of times, a lot of people deal with that. Okay. And that's just how the things goes. But yeah, man, I'm not worried about what's going on with the madness. As you see, it kind of died down and things like that nature. And as you can tell, but I'm gonna get this to an hour and I'll shut it down. So yeah, I'm not surprised. So this is part 1, and I'll do part 2, ribbon microphone part 2, and expound on the difference between those 3, and then that may be an open discussion later on. So that's the difference between the microphone. Now tonight, I'll do the Sunday Chill discussion, 7:40, things like that. It ain't gonna be much because a lot of people ain't gonna be online as much as I thought. Yesterday I did a stream. It's about 46 minutes and 13. Yeah, I did that. And then I did the Thursday drills. That's a classic stream. It started on the 26th. It was 2 streams I did before. And that lasted like 8 hours. That was a good, that's some lot of views. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. I won't see if it got into an hour yet. Oh, it's already an hour. Okay, okay, cool. I'm gonna shut this down. So with that, I'm gonna say peace and shalom. And shouts out to Wacky, everybody else, Tampa, Rashawn, Pastor $40, Fighter Complex, and that's about it. Peace.